Well, it seems I was wrong about the hours of the cemetery. It's closing in 15 minutes. I'm sorry, it's closing now. I thought I had 15 more minutes, and I didn't quite get to the grave of AgnesVarda and Jacques Demy. The first time I heard about AgnesVarda was 2009. I was about to head to France to teach and wanted to get as much French into my ears as I could. So I did some analog binging. I made daily trips to a couple of video stores near me and rented all the French movies they had. This was just after streaming had arrived, about 2 years, and video stores were on their way to becoming extinct. Jimmy Kimmel came to town and did what he could to save Vulcan Video a few years later.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
How are you? Jimmy?
Hi, Kristen, nice to meet you.
Hello, Brian.
Brian, how you doing? Well, here we are. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't this exciting?
Very.
So show me around and maybe we'll get to work here planning this thing.
Cool.
All right.
Movies, go Brian.
The first Varda movie I saw was her best-known one from the New Wave, Cléo de 5 à 7. The film's actions play out in real time as the singer awaits the news of some medical tests. She meets a soldier on leave from the war in Algeria and rides on a streetcar with him, a scene Richard Linklater would tip his hat to in Before Sunrise. Soon after that, I discovered her documentaries, and those are my favorites.
One of the many things I love about Varda's films is the way she plays with the camera. For example, in the beginning of The Beaches of Agnès, she has all the members of her crew looking into a mirror and in the mirror finding the camera lens so they can be seen.
I'm still discovering movies of hers I haven't seen before. When I was getting ready for this trip, for example, I watched the Daguerreotype for the first time. Me and my cats enjoyed it very much. I found the Place Jacques Demy. It's a very quiet little spot. Nothing much going on here. Got these little boys playing and talking. I don't know what they're playing. And one of them was just saying something was nul. I do not know how to use this gimbal. I'm going all back and forth with this. When I'm at the Place of a Cineast, I should be a little more confident with my cineastery. I just found this wall that is dedicated to Jacques Demy. Got this scene from his movie Les Demoiselles de Rochefort. And here, of course, Les Parapluies de Cherbourg. There's Catherine Deneuve and cinder blocks. Oh, and this is peau d'âne, which is donkey skin. AgnesVarda's house is right here, 86 Rue Daguerre. She made lots of art in that house, and she also made at least one documentary on the street called Daguerreotype. And the types were the people she lived around, her neighbors in the street were the type. And she just went from store to store, interviewing people. She talked to many local merchants in her neighborhood. She filmed that when she was at home, having just given birth to her son, Mathieu Demy, who is a well-known actor in France. This is my first time spending any time in the 14th arrondissement. I come up here a long time ago when I worked in Angers, because the Gare Montparnasse is where you get the TGV that goes west. And I like it. The parts I've been in, at least, have been quiet, neighborly, not a lot for a tourist to do. And after you've done the tourist things, that's what you want, of course. At least what I want, maybe not everybody. These are the gates to the Cimetière Montparnasse. And this is where both AgnesVarda and Jacques are buried. I'm thinking maybe I should be out on the main road and maybe I would see it from the side. I looked at it on the map, but I must not have taken a careful enough search for it. It's supposed to be in this corner of 9, and this is 9. I have found the grave of Samuel Beckett. This is the Carlos Fuentes, the writer. And 228 to the present. I don't know if that makes sense. Well, it seems I was wrong about the hours of the cemetery. It's closing in 15 minutes. I'm sorry, it's closing now. And I didn't quite get to the grave of AgnesVarda and Jacques Demy. It's much quieter this morning than it was yesterday. Yesterday at the end, I was kind of panicking because the guy started riding around on a bicycle, telling us we all had to get out, the cemetery's closing. I was sure I had 15 more minutes, but I did not have. And then, of course, the bell tolled, and I had to get out of there. And I knew I only had about a half an hour to come back today. This morning, I've been running around because I tried to drop off the key to my Airbnb and the code for the little locker box in a grocery store where I was supposed to leave it did not work. So I've had frantic messages back and forth with my host. And I think I'm gonna have to leave the key at the train station instead. Yesterday, I was searching where I thought was the right place. The cemetery map isn't hard to read, but somehow I kind of I was misidentifying one of the little ways. But as soon as I saw these little banners, I thought, that's some whimsy. That's gotta be AgnesVarda, and it is. And that is a representation or a gesture toward Les Glaneurs et la Glaneuse. That's a beautiful documentary she made about searching for things, scavenging for things in some regards. On the rocks, you see names of places that are associated with the works of Varda and with Demy. So Nantes, he was Jacques of Nantes. He's from there. Avignon, the music and arts festival, where they went quite a bit. Rue Daguerre, where they lived. Sète is the place where AgnesVarda lived during the Second World War, and she made her first film there, at Pointe Courte. It's nice to see these kisses. On the grave of Oscar Wilde, you used to have these, and then they put up a big plexiglass thing so you can't get to it anymore. And well, I certainly understand the desire to keep the stone from getting damaged. What you really saw with those things were marks of appreciation, marks of love. So it's kind of sad that, I don't know, in protecting it, they've protected him from his fans. Glad to see Varda's and Demy's grave has not succumbed to the same fate.